Great morning, students. Hope you are fine at your home. So today we are continue with our chapter that's name is Conservation of Biodiversity. In this chapter, we will study about. We have just to study about the different type of deforestation, desertification, soil erosion, all that things we have read in this one. Now today we are going to revise the conservation of forest and wildlife. Forest and wildlife can be conserved by setting up the areas like biosphere reserves. They are the large area. National parks, they are the protected and with the freely habitat and natural resources. Wildlife sanctuaries, these are the areas that are reserved for particular ages. Now, biosphere reserves. Biosphere reserves are the large area of protected land for conservation of biodiversity and the traditional life of the tribal living there. Biodiversity is the variety of the plants, animal, microorganisms found in the area. Like Panchmari Biosphere Reserve consists of national park called Satpura and two wildlife sanctuaries called Bori and Panchmari. So these are the two type of the national parks and wildlife sanctuaries that are comes under the biosphere reserves. So biosphere reserves basically आपके क्या होते हैं? They are the areas with the natural habit and habitats of the animals that are living in that particular area, so that they can be protect over for the population of the wildlife. Now, flora and fauna. Flora are the plants found in a particular area, and fauna are the animals found in a particular area. Like the flora of Panchmari consists of salt, tick, etc., and fauna of Panchmari consists of wild dog, cheetah, wolf, leopard, blue bulls, etc. Now, endemic species. Endemic species are those species of the plants animal found in a particular area and not found anywhere else. Just like sal and wild mango are the endemic flora of the Panchmari, they are found in a particular region particularly. Like Indian giant squirrel and flying squirrel are the endemic fauna of this area. These are the endemic species of this area that are not found anywhere else in the world of parts. Now, when we talk about endemic species, these species have a particular habitat there, particular climatic condition is there, particular competitors is there, so they are found there suitable. Now, next is wildlife sanctuary. Wildlife sanctuaries are the areas where animals are protected from any disturbance to them or their habitat. The killing or capturing of animal in wildlife sanctuary is strictly prohibited. So these are the wildlife sanctuaries where they are protected for the long time. वाइल्ड सेंचुरीज बेसिकली वाइल्ड लाइफ को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए बनाई जाती हैं एंड दीज वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज आर ए बेसिक रोल इन द प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ द वाइल्ड लाइफ. These wildlife sanctuaries are set up under the Wildlife Protection Act 1982. Government of India taken out the steps to prevent the wildlife to prevent them for future. Now, national parks. National parks are the area reserved for wildlife where they can freely use the habitats and natural resources. Like Satpura National Park is the first reserve forest in India, where we are find the different type of animals so that they are conserved in their natural habit and habitats. So they are taking their natural place for their living. That's why we can say the natural animals are found there so that they can be prevent over the long period of time. Now, Project Tiger. Project Tiger was initiated by the 1st April of 1973 by the Government of India. The project aim at the ensuring the variable population of Bengal tiger in their natural habitats and also to protect them from extinction and preserving areas of the biological importance as a natural heritage forever represented as close as possible the diversity of the ecosystem across the tiger's distribution in the country. The Project Tiger was the first initiation taken by the Government of India. Now, Red Data Book. The book that provides the central information source in organization study monitoring program on the rare and endangered species and their habitats. It regularly when the developing and implementing special measures for protection and rehabilitation of the such species. This book was developed by the IUCN, that is the organization that measures the number of the species that are present in the endangered or in the extinct species. So we have read about this in the internet. Now, endangered animal. Endangered animal are those animals whose number are diminishing and might face the extinction. So tiger is one of the many animals who are slowly diminishing. To protect the tigers in our country, Project Tiger was launched in 1973. So dinosaurs have already become extinct. So Red Data book have the book which keep the record of all endangered animals and the animals which have been extinct over the earth due to their destruction of their habitats and climatic changes. Now, ecosystem. An ecosystem consists of all plants, animals, and microorganisms living in that area with respect to the non-living components of that area, particularly in that way. Now, when we talk about the ecosystem, that is the connection between the non-living system to living system that are interdependent with each other. Now, migration. Migration, it is the movement of the animal from its own place habitat to the other habitat for the particular period of the time due to the climatic changes or for the breeding purposes. Like birds which fly for a long distance to reach another land for the migratory birds, they are called. They are coming only for the reproduction purposes. Now, recycling of paper. Recycling of paper is done only for the uses of the different type of purposes. So we should recycle the paper. We should utilize it as much as we can do. Now, as we know very well, paper is very good for us and we have to cut trees to make the paper. So we should not waste it. Now in this video we have read about the different type of species, endangered species, national sanctuaries, all that. Hope you will read it and you will understand it. So thank you and have a nice day.